Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a quick little tutorial using Maddie's Crafting Joy die. My first die that I got was defective, and one of the sides and the bottom was cutting it too deep and it was making it a cut line versus a score line. So if you have that problem, just file a refund or return through Amazon directly. You don't have to contact like the seller or anything on Amazon, luckily. You just hit return, defective, ship new one, and then you just have to give this one back, the old one. Let me show you what the finished product looks like. So I already have my pieces cut out. Again, I used that Michael's Hot Buy, the one with the what's this stuff called? And my light's not on. The one with the embossing. So I'm going to do that as the main piece, and then the layering pieces, I picked out these three pieces, the XO, the little hearts, and then these ones are all different. It's that big 12 by 12 sheet with a bunch of like Scrabble words. So I just cut it out where it had phrases, kiss, you're cute, and so forth. So for the main like base of the book, you're going to need two 8.5 by 11s. This is that Michael's Recollections 110 pound cardstock. I want my little book to be sturdy. Again, you can still use, I mean, my example book was regular cardstock, 65 pound weight, but it is flimsy, you know, like look, the base is, but that's how I make all of my prototypes. So first thing on the first sheet of paper, you're going to leave it the full 11 inches long, but you're going to trim it down to 6.5 inches short. Ooh, this pink is bright on this thing. Okay, so here's my little, getting my book base ready. Then you're gonna get your scoreboard. My cutting board and my scoreboard is one board, so I absolutely love that because I don't have time to be whipping out other stuff. So now you're gonna go ahead and score at the 5-inch mark and the 6-inch mark. This is obviously the measurements and the sizes are different, so 5-inch and 6-inch, but this is similar to my mini album, my cardstock mini album. Different size, different measurements, but same concept. So you're going to crease down now on your new fresh score lines, like so, and it's just much more sturdier, as you can see, than, you know, like this guy. So that's the outer book. It even sounds sturdy. Okay, so for the next one, you're going to want to cut this down on the long side to 10.5 inches. 10.5. Okay. Get that little sliver off. And then you're going to flip it on the short side and you're going to cut it down to 6.5. So now you have this guy. Now go back to the long side. And you're going to go ahead and score it at 5 inches. Let's see, 5 inches. And 5.5 inches. Where's that 5.5? Okay, now you're going to go ahead and score, or not score, get my like bone folder ones. Or season ones, you're going to go ahead and fold. Now look at this cutter. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is insane. Maybe that's that look, that shredded look. I'm gonna say I did that on purpose. Okay, so now you have your piece, your outer piece, and then your inner piece. You're gonna center it the best you can, like so, you know, in between. Okay, so you're just gonna get your inner piece and use your tape of choice. So for this one, I'm gonna use Alina's double-sided tape. Oh my gosh, you guys, I bought this originally to do my die cuts. I'm just gonna do one. I don't even need the whole thing. To stick my dies to like a piece of cardstock, but this stuff was so strong. It was way too strong for like the dies to go on it. So I either need to use a thinner version, probably, because I used this big thick one. But it was too strong. It was ripping my cardstock. Anyway, when I was trying to pull it off. So line this up, like I said, just centered to your book. You can't really see my score lines, but you guys will see yours. Doesn't have to be perfect, even if it's not. And you push down, give it a good creasity crease. Okay, like that. And now you have a little book. Clippity clap. Okay. Okay, and now I'm gonna get these little pockets. Here's the die, exactly how you would get it, or die cut it out. Pop those two little pieces out. Score, score, score. Is this tape too big? Now I'm gonna tape these little pieces. What you're gonna do, unstick it. Again, you probably could have decorate it like this before you assemble. It's all just a matter of like the process you want to do. Me, half the time is just because I forgot it. I'm going to leave this inner side blank because I'm going to do a pocket there, like a different type of pocket, and then I'm going to do these guys. And there's a hair of dark pink on both sides of this measurement. Now I'm going to tape down my pieces. Let's see. I'll do red in the middle. And this on the top. Yeah. And I did leave it. You'll notice that the book has a space on the top versus when I first showed you the die. For instance, like this. If you stick something in, it would have to stick all the way in because it would be hanging out of your like little makeshift. You could do thin book. This one, I know I'm making it big and bulky, but I'm going to stick other stuff. And when it starts fattening out, it'll be good that I have a binding there, like a spine. Gonna layer it like that, and I ran out of tape. Okay, so now I'm gonna repeat that on this page, this page, this page, and this page. Okay, so that part took some time to photo mat the, or not photo mat, like mat these little books, but I was doing 4 of them, you know. So I did 4, and then I started using my ATG gum because that stuff was taking way too long. So this part might fall apart, but the actual body of it using Alina's will not, because that stuff is way strong. So now you could cut out 2 more of these sets and do them on the panels, like if you have that many like little die cuts or whatever you want to stick in here. But I just did 4, and then I was going to do a little pocket on the outside. So for the pocket on the outside, I should do, you know what, I'm going to do what I did. I'm going to use my embossed paper, and I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, so for the 2 pockets, you're going to need 2 different pieces of paper, same measurements for the pockets. You are going to, on the long side, on the 5 3/4 inch side, you're going to go ahead and score it on the 3/8 mark. So 3/8. You're going to flip it and do 3/8 again. And then you're going to flip it one more time and do 3/8 again. So you're leaving one of the sides, which will be your top. So make sure your pattern paper, okay, so here's your score lines. Make sure your pattern paper is like the right way. And you're going to go ahead and score on those, fold your score lines. This one, I am going to make my pocket a little bit fancier on the top part. I wonder if I should use a Martha Stewart. I'm going to use my Martha Stewart like scallop punch. If anybody has any tips on how to cut, or not how to cut, how to sharpen a punch, she's starting to go out on me, not cut good. So now I have a fancier pocket. Let me go ahead and do the other pocket. Martha is man down, you guys. Oh my gosh. She might be done. She's like the real Martha, ready to retire. Oh no. Dang, I wonder if there's something in there causing it. I'm so sad right now. Oh, Martha. Oh, she done. She done. Well, good thing I got a sister. Let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do the other pocket in this one. In the meantime, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Put her down. Okay, so one pocket's pretty scallop, the other is fence, or whatever. I'm just gonna score on those lines. And then on your score lines, where's my scissors? You're just gonna cut across. You're gonna cut this little square out by cutting a diagonal. Cut that square out, and you're gonna do, I think this is called Heard ladies miter the corners. Is that the right word? Sounds like a woodworking name. So now you're just gonna put your tape down on your pockets. Oh, I'm gonna put the scallop one on the inside because that's my fave, and I'm just gonna center it down at the bottom. Like so. I'll give it a good crease. Push it down. And you have a nice little pocket. Next, center and place. Place and push, place and push. So yeah, now you have a cute little die cutting book. You could put washi tape down the center, but y'all know washi tape comes off. Well, this is the tutorial, and then I'll do another, I guess, project share once I figure out what the heck I'm doing with this. So yeah, cute little sturdy die cut book, and like even the person can keep this on their desk for like the entire season of Valentine's Day, and just like, you know what, let me use page 3 die cuts and yank stuff out. That's really cute. All right, catch you guys on the next crafty video. Bye guys.